A lawsuit over religion. I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A man claims the Bexar County Sheriff's Office did not hire him because of his wife's religious beliefs. So he filed a lawsuit against the agency and Sheriff Javier Salazar. Just this week, a judge said that case can move forward. Rania Kaur has the latest.
For almost a year, a federal lawsuit has accused the Sheriff's Office and the Bexar County Sheriff of religious discrimination. Now, the attorneys of Luis Borges say that the case is moving forward, despite the Sheriff's Office attempts to get the case dismissed. Borges is a Roman Catholic who was hired as a detention officer. Days before his start date, deputies discovered his wife's altar to La Santa Muerte, a Mexican folk saint. Borges claims his recruiter later confirmed Sheriff Javier Salazar personally disqualified Borges because of the Mexican folk saint, stating, quote, "The sheriff has the final decision. For many, La Santa Muerte represents love, peace, and protection, but it's also considered a fair saint. Some say she takes what she gave you. She also has a bad reputation amongst law enforcement, being associated with organized crime, and she's rebuked with the Catholic Church." The lawsuit argues Salazar's decision violates the First Amendment. In the most recent development, the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission issued a finding of reasonable cause that Borges was denied employment because of his wife's religious belief. We reached out to the district attorney's office for comment. They said because the case is still pending, they cannot provide comment. This case was filed back in November of last year. We'll keep you updated on what happens. Rania Kaur, KENS 5.
President Trump is holding his 7th cabinet meeting of his second term, hours after taking an unprecedented step in his ongoing battle with the Federal Reserve. Late Monday night, the president posted an apparent letter of termination to Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. President Trump said that he found, quote, sufficient cause to remove her from the post over allegations of mortgage fraud dating back to 2021. Cook said in a statement, no cause exists under the law and she will not resign. Financial analysts say the president's move risks undermining the independence of the central bank.
Sitting president, this would set the precedent, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, that you could potentially use interest rates as a political tool. It just does call into question the health of the U.S. economy.
Cook's attorney says they're going to be filing a lawsuit to challenge what he calls an illegal action. And earlier this year, the Trump administration announced huge cutbacks at the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Now in the middle of hurricane season, some of its remaining employees are warning that FEMA's ability to respond to disasters has been crippled by those changes. In a letter, FEMA officials argued the Trump administration has reversed FEMA's progress since Hurricane Katrina blasted the Gulf Coast in 2005. The pleader lawmakers warns FEMA's current leaders hinder the swift execution of its mission. That is KENS 5 News Now on this Tuesday. I'm Sarah Fergani. Be sure to download KENS 5 Plus for free on your TV for that and more programming.